like I have them. I have my round light going, and I've decided that I'm gonna film my demo and then put it up onto my into my curriculum. So when the students go, I don't remember. I'm like, you can watch the demo again and take notes.
There you go. Could someone who is looking at the stream right now just turn on the sound for 1 sec and let me know if it is playing music?
It's not even on the LED channel yet.
Go ahead and refresh.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there's music playing.
Oh, there's music playing?
Ooh.
Okay. So, last time at the Witchlight Carnival, so we did find the portal. It has been in the Hall of Illusions the whole time, which makes sense because no one wants to go in there, right? We have now decided that we are going to steal the Witchlight Watch from Mr. Witch.
Yeah, we are.
During the Big Top show. And the reason we are deciding to do it at this time is because it is one of the few times that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are separated. Mr. Light is the showrunner. He is the ringleader during this Big Top show. And Clarga, even though you've seen the Big Top 100 times, everyone's seen the Big Top 100 times, it is still amazing every night. It is a little different every night. So people do watch the show. Clarga, you also know that while Thaco is both Mr. Witchlight and Mr. Mr. Light and Mr. Witch's bodyguard, he will tend to meander to watch Mr. Light because there are more people around him, and Mr. Watch is comfortable being by himself for about an hour. So Clarga, you know the Big Top show goes for an hour. Mr. Watch will more than likely be mostly alone. There could be a few meandering around their staff area, but it's kind of unknown. It's not like anyone has like a set pattern, but Thaco will be away from Mr. Witch, and most people will be distracted. So, as I kind of said, I know it's a little bit metagamey, but this module doesn't really set up this heist for me. This is fully y'all are deciding on how you would like to proceed. So Burly has just walked away from you guys. He has given you the idea of stealing the Witchlight Watch. He said that he doesn't want any harm to come to the bosses. And I do believe that your guys' main plan was to, as Meow Wolf so lovingly put it, roofie your boss.
Wow, so Meow Wolf, you said that you have something in your pouch?
Yeah. Well, it's just like a bodily secretion of mine that's been distilled a little, per se.
So, remind me, Clarga, Mr. Witch, or is it Mr. Light? He has this clock on him. It's on him, right? He doesn't keep it in his office.
Correct.
Okay.
Also, which was it? Mr. Witch or Mr. Light?
Clarga, does he like any snacks?
So Mr. Light is the skinny ringleader clown guy. Mr. Witch is the more brooding, larger carnival owner.
Clarga.
And which one has our target? Mr. Witch. Okay. Cool. So, do we have to go talk to Mr. Witch? We want to kind of chat him up, but how are we gonna Huh. How are we
Do
going to chat him up
know-
if he's performing?
He's
Do
not
we
performing.
know their
He's not
favorite
performing.
snack?
Mr. Light is performing.
Ooh, sorry guys, I'm new here. It's just a lot to take in. Honestly, during the interview, I kept mixing up who was who. So, thanks for the
Easy
information,
mistake.
Clarga.
Anytime.
Hey, Clarga, I have a question for you. Meep. So does Keeks. Do we know what their favorite snacks are?
Hey D, how about I go yes?
Yeah, fully, all you, Luna.
Alright. Yes, actually. Mr. Witch really enjoys, hot cocoa with a mint twist. That's his, favorite treat.
Fascinating. Are there any snack shops or stands around here where we could find some hot cocoa?
I say we send a jug of it as
Perfect.
a jug of it backstage as a congratulations on such a great performance.
He's not performing.
Or
It's Mr. Light who's
is he
performing.
backstage? Would he be backstage?
He will be in his caravan area,
Okay.
where you guys just were, and
Okay.
then there could be other people, meandering
We'll see.
around, because it's the staff area, so not everyone performs in the big top. Like I said, it's kind of different every night, so that's a risk you guys will have to take. But yes, if you wish to approach Mr. Witch, you have the opportunity.
See, we don't.
What a couple of hot cocos.
Sorry.
It's so engrossing. Everyone gets some hot cocoa with mint twist. That's magic juice and more respectful, so Keeks can go.
Sorry, babes, you're coming in real spotty.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're coming in really bad, Jasmine.
Ziddy, I have this. Have come down with a cold.
Meow. I'm perplexed. I've missed some of the best ideas here. Could we perhaps maybe my ADHD frogginess kicked in?
Yeah, sorry.
So,
Could you repeat yourself, Cindy?
Sure. I said that we should go get some hot chocolates for everyone, for ourselves, and then also get a bonus one for Mr. Witch, and we'll put some special juice in it for him. And he'll be just so jealous of our hot chocolates, but he'll be so delighted to have one for himself. And then from there we can see what happens.
Oh, perfect.
Where can we find some hot chocolate? Is there a snack stand anywhere close by?
Absolutely a small stand where you can get hot chocolate.
Amazing.
Clarga,
let's-
go ahead and
let's
lead
go.
the way. On the map, I'm just gonna show you where those would be. It's a very short walk. You can definitely get there in under 5 minutes.
Tootoo-tootoo.
Perfect.
We're
Let's
walking.
hop, skip, and a jump over there.
Okay, so as you guys walk over to the hot chocolate stand, you guys see that a small gnomish woman is working the hot chocolate stand. Her name is Mintfield, and she only does the special mint twist chocolate. Clarga, you know that Mintfield makes Mr. Witch's hot chocolate for him very special every evening. It would not be out of the norm for someone to come grab it for him.
Okay. Her name's Mint what?
Mintfield.
Okay. Hey, Mintfield, babes. Do you have the big man's hot chocolate tonight?
Oh, Clarga, so good to see you. Yes, I have it right here, just as the boss man likes it.
Oh, you're a peach. Thank you so much.
We will take 4.
Absolutely. You see her start magically making this hot chocolate. It smells amazing. She does a little motion over it and puts like a little magic mint in it. And she whirls around and she has a tray full of piping hot, wonderfully delicious hot chocolate with a mint twist. Has fresh mint on top as well as a mint chocolate on top of homemade whipped cream. All different mugs. Here you go, darlings.
Oh, thank you so much. What a dream.
That'll be 1 ticket punch.
And as Meow Wolf goes to grab his ticket, Keeks flies out of his little coat, holding it in his mouth, and hands it to Mrs. Mintfield.
Oh, what a charming little animal. What is his name?
Keeks the Sneaks, ma'am.
She pats Keeks on his head with like 2 fingers. Run along now. You mustn't let this get cold.
Keeks is so excited. He flutters around, spreads his little wings, and perches himself on the side of one of the cups. Very clearly the cup that was intended for Meow Wolf. And Keeks is intently just sipping on it with his little beak and is enjoying some of the chocolate delights.
We'll say that Keeks is a magic bat. I don't know if chocolate is bad for bats, but we'll say that this is not regular chocolate that could hurt Keeks.
I can turn into a spider. I'm pretty sure Keeks has a gut of steel.
Yeah. Alright.
Everyone, I'm feeling inspired by this truly magnificent chocolate and mint drink. I think that when we arrive back at the caravan spot, I will start singing a song that I'm feeling so inspired to sing, and perhaps Mr. Witch will smell the chocolate and hear my song and will be enticed to come over.
Excellent.
Okay, so describe to me what you guys are gonna do next.
All right. We've got to get out of sight so you can do your thing, Meow Wolf.
Are we going to all approach together as if we're enjoying ourselves and then hand him one? Is this
so what I was
plan we're going with?
What I was thinking is, Meow Wolf, put some of your juice in our bonus cup. As we walk into the area, I will sing a merry song about the delights of hot chocolate with a mint twist. The song will be so moving that he will see us, hear us, and smell the hot chocolate, and we will be prepared with his special brew. That's kind of my thought.
You're gonna lure him out of the staff area.
Yeah, I'm gonna lure him with my song. I got a song that's bubbling up in me.
Right.
And I'll roll for it too.
I was like, oh, you're gonna roll for it.
Oh, I'm gonna roll for it.
All right. So you guys leave Miss Mintfield, and you. I like how it let me select this before. No, it's not. Okay, here we go. So you guys walk over, And not to draw attention to yourselves, you guys walk right around back, all the way around. Yeah.
Hey, Meow Wolf, can you put some of your special juice in this bonus cup for Mr. Witch?
Absolutely doodly can do you. This is
Okay.
gooey. And he pulls out a little vial and he pops the little cork off the vial and he goes, mustn't overdo it now, mustn't overdo it. And you see his little slimy fingers fumbling, and as he goes to pour a little drop, he fumbles the whole vial into the cup. Keeks goes, eek! He goes, oh, whoops! He grabs the little vial out of the cup and goes, well, you know, it'll work.
So what exactly is the effect of this vial?
I mean, you know, he's gonna want to have a good time.
Okay, Clarga, I feel like you should be the one to ultimately hand it to him since he'll recognize you the best. So, I take the cup from Meow Wolf's hand and I hand it to Clarga. And I'm gonna roll for my performance.
Go ahead.
17, hell yeah. So I take out a little pan flute from my pocket and I take a sip of this wonderful mint chocolate, hot chocolate. The mintiness is just making my mouth tingle as the sweetness warms my heart. And I take my pan flute and I go, doo. Chocolate, oh chocolate, the hottest of chocolate. Chocolate, oh chocolate, the hottest of chocolate. Minty and fresh and hot and warm. Chocolate, oh chocolate, oh chocolate. And I'm gonna keep singing it with a little pan flute going on. And I look at Keeks. Keeks sees me. And I think that Keeks is gonna start maybe adding a little bit along. I feel that maybe like Keeks is just like has this like innate sense of rhythm for some reason.
Roll a performance for Keeks.
For Keeks,
go Meow Wolf.
All right. Performance. Wow. Whoop. Beep, 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 beep.
Wow, as a bard, I'm in awe of Keeks's incredible contributions. I take another swig of my hot chocolate. I actually am forgetting the fact that we're trying to, drug our boss and steal something from him. I'm just having such a delightful time.
Alright, so you guys are singing this merry tune. It is definitely a very enchanting song. The pipe is really adding to it. Keeks is musically gifted. Clarga and Meow Wolf start clapping and yipping along. It's a grand old time. So, Clarga, you see a rustling in the bushes. And you hear like a larger figure approaching. You can only assume that it's Mr. Witch.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna look real careful to see if it's him.
Alright. So, go ahead and roll. Let me take a look at this. Go ahead and roll, investigation check.
Okay.
The chat's going wild.
Alright, 16, baby.
All right. So you know it's the boss. You can hear him grumbling, getting out of his caravan, and you can hear him. Go ahead.
I see Mr. Witch come out. I'm still singing.
You wouldn't be able to see him.
I wouldn't be able to see him.
No.
Okay. Okay, never mind. Okay.
The boss is coming, everyone.
Okay. Act normal. So, you hear Mr. Witch getting out of his caravan. He's kind of doing it fairly fucking noisily, right?
Yeah. I sing louder.
And Clarga, you can hear him dismissing Thaco. It's and he's waving Thaco off to go watch the show. Thaco, it's time for my nightly routine. Go enjoy yourself. Go watch the big top show. Are you sure, boss? Saw some people walking around earlier. I don't trust it. Something's afoot. No, I'll be fine. Run along. And he dismisses him. And you can hear Thaco like grumbling as he walks off, but he does walk off.
Okay.
So you hear the caravan door shut, and then you hear a rustling in the leaves around the caravans, and out steps Mr. Witch. So Meow Wolf, you've never seen Mr. Witch before, and Zindy, you've only seen him this one other time when you were interviewing him. This is a large man. He has dark skin. He wears a top hat. His suit is all gold. And he wears like an old 1900s fit. You can see he has the long gold pocket watch. He also has a cane with a gold top.
Wow.
And he first he whooshes his cane through the leaves. They part for him, and he walks out and he sees you guys with the hot chocolate.
I see him coming, and I'm like, wow, this is a drippy man, just so swagged out. And I decide I need to up my performance. And I'm gonna roll for persuasion because I want to really persuade him that this is the best chocolate.
Nice.
So I rolled an 18. Add to my song, chocolate, oh chocolate, this hot chocolate, it is the best I've ever had.
All right, so Mr. Witch, like, he has the carnival because like homie loves a good time. And you can see him do a little soft shoe, like motion. And he like sees Clarga, he recognizes her, and he kind of assesses the situation. And even though Clarga is with he's like, this must be he's like, I think this is a new kid and a stranger. He's like, this is totally fucking normal. So he walks on over. He's doing a jaunty dance. And he goes, Clarga, who
Evening,
are
boss.
these delightful carnival goers?
Evening, boss. It's so good to see you. Yeah, so, over here we've got Meow Wolf, who I believe is our special guest.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
He tips his hat.
And, new hire Zindy. This is her first day. I've been showing her around.
Oh, wonderful to meet you again, sir. What an honor. It has been a very eventful first day.
I'm sure it
I wink
has.
at
Is
I
that
wink at everyone.
hot chocolate?
Not just any hot chocolate, sir. This is your hot chocolate, which
Mintfield.
Mintfield made special just for you.
Oh yes, Mrs. Mintfield. You know, she's been with me since the beginning. Love that little gnome. And he says, well, hand it over.
We actually have an extra cup right here, Mr. Witch.
Fantastic. And he holds out his hand. and like I said, he gets a hot chocolate every night, so totally normal that someone would be giving him a hot chocolate, especially if they're trying to gain favor with the boss. I want everyone to go ahead and roll me a deception check.
Ooh, damn. I know.
Y'all been rolling good, so I'm trying.
We have.
Oh my god, 8. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I rolled 21.
Okay. Clarga, you look nervous for a minute, and like, Mr. Witch is a very perceptive man, and so he like looks at you, but then Zindi cuts in and like grabs the cup from the thing and offers it to Mr. Witch, and then he's like, "Alright, new kid's just trying to suck up."
And I start whistling the tune, just because it was such an amazing song, one of my best in my opinion, and it moves him. He starts kind of humming along a little bit. I whistle, He's like,
So he says, "A toast to the Witchlight Carnival," and he holds out his mug.
And as he's doing that, I whisper to Clarga loudly, "I don't know if it's too much."
What are you about? This is a perfectly wonderful amount of hot chocolate for us all to drink together. Never too much hot chocolate.
It might be. Oh yeah. Yes.
So you guys all clink glasses. Keeks is like, like he's hella. He feels how Meow Wolf feels about like you fumbled the amount of whatever you put in his drink, and it's about to be hella turd.
My distilled secretions.
Yeah. So, Mr. Witch straight guzzles this hot chocolate. He bangs the whole thing down in basically a few gulps, and he puts it back on the tray and is like, "Nothing hits better than a cup of hot chocolate from Mrs. Minfield."
Wow. I decided that we want to keep Mr. Witch here. I don't want him to like just drink this and then go off and who knows where. So I decided to say, Sir, will you please first day? And I would be so honored if you could grace me with maybe a couple stories about your time at the carnival. I should probably roll for this.
Yeah, roll me a persuasion check.
Okay, to see if I can get him to stay. Oh my god. 24, bitch.
Oh, wow, okay.
Nice.
Okay, so Mr. Witch nods. And he goes, "I've got just the story for you. Come." And he whooshes his cane again, and he leads you back into the staff area, and he brings you into his personal caravan.
Oh shit! I look at my companions, and I'm like, and I make just like a whoa face, like eyes all over the place. Make eye contact with Keeks, my like new. This is going really well.
So the caravan is bigger on the inside than it would seem on the outside, and it is extremely decadent. You can tell that whoever made this caravan for Mr. Witch and Mr. Light spared absolutely no expense, and it was made by a master craftsman. Everything is gold, handcrafted, absolutely beautiful. Mr. Witch is in an extremely good mood, and he's like, come, sit. He points to a bunch of cushy chairs. Meow Wolf, how quickly is this substance gonna work? Can you describe to me what's gonna happen?
Well, as he ingests such things, he might have become overwhelmed with the feeling that he must go for a swim or go and indulge in such activities like a mud spa of some kind or a mud wrap
Okay.
of some kind.
How long does this take to come into effect?
It will come into effect almost immediately.
Okay.
Unless the man is immune to poison.
Okay, so this is poison, not charm, right?
Not charm.
Okay. So he has you guys all sit, and he kind of like settles in, like he's gonna tell a long story, like this is like your guys' new grandpappy, Mr. Witch. He starts and he's like, Clarga, have I ever told you about my childhood?
You know, I don't think I've been graced with enough of those splendid stories, Mr. Witch.
Well, I was a youth. When I was a youth, I was homeless, an orphan, and I was eking out a meager and dreary existence on the fog-shrouded streets of Gloomrot, which is a city in Shadowfell. I earned a few coppers selling broadsheets as a young boy, and then later I swept the floors until an old clock tower keeper took me in as his helper. And the tower's clock was in such poor condition that it would break down often. And I would help with the repairs. And that's where my love of clocks started. When the old clock keeper died, I took over for him. And you kind of see, like, after he's, like, done telling this part of the story, he gets, like, this look on his face, and he goes, do you guys fancy a swim?
Absolutely, sir! I thought you'd never ask.
By Jove, let's go swimming. And he jumps up, like, really unexpectedly, and Clarga and Zindy, you guys look at each other, and you're like, oh, shit, that really worked.
Hey, sir. Well, in order to swim, you must wear a swimsuit. So, you best be that you remove all of your clothes and personal belongings and change into something.
So as you're saying
better.
that, he like legit pushes past you and it is running out the caravan. And Clarga, you realize he's running towards Palasha's mermaid tank, like her caravan. And he's like, I've always wanted to swim in Palasha's mermaid tank. And he's like taking off his suit, and he throws his top hat and cane to the ground, and he gets stark naked. And he swan dives into Palasha's tank. What do you guys do?
As he is taking off all his clothes, Meow Wolf and Keeks quickly follow behind and are examining whether he removed his watch in the process, or if it's still on his person.
He did. So he can still see you in the tank, so go ahead and give me a sleight of hand.
Okay. Alright. And, can Keeks roll for a sleight of hand as well?
Did you not roll that good?
What's that?
Did you not roll that good?
Oh, I rolled an 11.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for Keeks.
Yeah, Keeks. Come on, Keeks.
So as Meow Wolf is going for a sleight of hand, he notices the piece. Keeks is flying out of his little coat and swoops by and tries to snatch said watch without the ringleader noticing. Or I'm sorry, what was his name again?
Mr. Witch.
Mr. Witch.
So, Meow Wolf, you go for the watch, and you see Mr. Witch, like, look at you, and for a minute, like, his face changes back to, like, normal Mr. Witch, and he, like, breaches the top, and he's like, hey, and then you're like, oh, just coming in, and you run up after him to jump into the Palasha's pool, and you signal to Keeks to finish the job for you. Now, Keeks is a little tiny bat, so he, like, gets into the clothes and he finds the watch, it is still attached to his pants, but Keeks is literally just intelligent enough to undo the clasp, and he is just strong enough to fly away with the watch.
As Keeks grabs the watch, he quickly flutters by Zindi and drops it into Zindi's kind of cloak area, or basically like collared area, so it just kind of falls into the clothing.
Amazing. Hold on. I'm going to I'm rolling. I'm pretty. Okay, I catch it.
Okay, great. So now what? You guys have the watch, but and Mr. Witch is fairly indisposed. How long does this last, Meow Wolf? Oh.
Hello?
I was like, how long does this last?
Oh, basically it's once it's I think it's a DC check every I think it's like every couple minutes or every few minutes, and it's if you pass 12, I think it's if you pass a DC check of 12, you can come out of the feeling. And depending on I don't know how strong Mr. Witch is. I'm assuming extremely strong, because if he had missed his DC check, he would have gotten a bit of a poison damage.
Okay, let me roll for. What do I have to beat?
A 12.
Okay, yeah, he passes.
Great. So basically, like, yeah, he kind of snaps out of it, but he's not like he didn't feel like he basically snaps out of it, and then he doesn't want to swim as much anymore, or doesn't want to.
Okay, so Mr. Witch, like he's like having a good time. He's splashing, and then all of a sudden you see him like shake his head, and he looks around, and he's like confused as to why he's naked in his mermaid's caravan.
Okay.
And he like kind of remembers himself for a minute, and he's like, he's like,
okay.
Go ahead, Cindy.
I have an idea. I have an idea. Everyone, I want to huddle up really quickly as Mr. Witch is still confused, and I say, guys, this is our chance. We all have to run back to his caravan and pretend that we have no idea what happened, that we never came out here with him, and that he just went out naked all by himself, and we never followed. I think that he might still be intoxicated enough for that to work.
Okay, roll a deception check. All of you roll a deception check. No deception check for Keeks.
No, not Keeks.
Roll with disadvantage, actually.
How do I roll with a disadvantage?
You're gonna roll twice, and then you take the lower number, and I'm rolling with disadvantage.
I did so well!
I'm rolling with disadvantage because, like, he can fully see you, and the poison doesn't make you forget what just happened. It just makes you kind of, like, under the influence.
Okay, I rolled a 22, and... so 16.
Okay, 16.
I rolled an 11 and a 15.
Okay, 11.
I rolled a 21 and a 5.
Okay, so, like, he's not gonna buy that he went out there by himself. Like, he remembers you guys coming out there with him.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have, like, amnesia.
Alright,
Darn. That was a terrible plan.
I pretend that I don't notice him come out of it, and I go, Hey boss, you look like you're having a great time. I just want to protect your dignity, so we're gonna go ahead and patrol the area to make sure no one interrupts you. Have fun!
Okay, so he's like getting out of the pool, and he's just like, oh, don't understand. Never done this before. And he's like, where are my clothes? Where's my top hat? Where's my cane? And he's just like, he like is trying to get down and out of the tank as quickly as possible to find his things. But you guys know that as soon as he gets his clothes back on, he's going to notice that the watch is missing.
Ooh, okay. While he's busy, like, trying to get out of the tank, can I, like, real fast grab a couple of his things and, like, throw them about so it'll take him a while to, like, get them all back together?
Roll a sleight of hand.
Okay, let's see. $20!
Woo! Okay, yeah. So, nat 20?
No.
Okay.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, while his back is turned, you take his pants. Because that is what's gonna have the Witchlight Watch in it. And you, straight up chuck it over the fence.
Okay. And then I proceed to go and patrol the perimeter like I said I would.
Yes, Karga. There must have been some scoundrels around here messing with my things. Where are my pants? What do you guys do next?
Ooh, I'll help you find him, boss.
Wow, the classic.
Sorry. Can I just have a meta question again? Why? We've stolen. I've forgotten why we stole this.
You need the watch.
You're gonna blackmail Mr.
For
Witch
leverage. Okay.
to help you get into the portal.
Okay,
You think
because our friend was like, there's really no way he's gonna give us that information with us having some leverage.
Correct.
Chill. Okay.
And are we sure that the watch isn't the key for the portal?
We have no
remember
idea.
that we established that Zindi knows that things like this typically have a spoken phrase, like a password. It's not
So
going
no
to be
matter
a physical
what,
object.
we're gonna need to talk to Mr. Witch and get something out of him. Okay, so I guess we should tell him we found his pants and...
I say we blame the fairies.
Yeah, but even if we blame the fairies, we're still gonna have to tell him, hey, we have your watch, time to blackmail you, right?
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to decide how you want to approach this combo. He is right now getting dressed, and he will start looking for his pants momentarily.
I definitely think that we should play this off as a fairy prank, and we're helping him, and he should give us the information without blackmail.
Interesting.
Deception.
Okay.
I don't hate it.
Me neither.
I would like to, continue having a job.
I also think that being in his favor could be useful if we do get into the Feywild, because we're trying to preserve this carnival.
Good point, well made.
Okay, so what do you guys do next?
Meow Wolf decides to take a running start towards the tank and goes, wait, you're not gonna get in with me again? And he takes a swan dive into the pool.
Roll a persuasion check.
A 16.
Okay, so Mr. Witch, like, he looks at the pool and he's like, I was having fun, but I really must find my pants. It's very important, very imperative that I know where my pants are at all times. He's getting a little frantic.
All right, I think we have no choice but to help the man find his pants.
So at this point, he's like straight Winnie the Pooh in it. Like, he's got like his hat on, and he's got like all his like top half on, and his like long suit tails on. But he only has like his underbriefs. And he's like furiously patting down his coat. And you can kind of see like the fear in his eyes, but he hasn't mentioned to you guys yet that he knows his watch is missing. But he's getting a little panicked. Like when you're like, oh shit, where are my car keys? He's getting like that.
Yeah. So me every day. I understand. It's a terrible feeling.
So I go where I know his pants are. I find them, and I go, oh boss, here they are. Oh. I bring them over to him.
Clarga, my best gal. Thank you so much. He puts his pants on and he reaches right into the pocket right away, and he notices that they're gone. And he's like, "Oh, did you see anything else over there? Anything like, have you seen my watch?"
Well, I saw some fairies running around. Oh, your watch? No, they usually keep them in your pants, don't you?
Yes,
they should be in there.
I've misplaced them. This has never happened before. He's like really freaking out now. I need this for the carnival. Where is my watch? Where have these fairies gone?
You know what? We could help you find them, I bet. How do I phrase this in a way that gets him to fucking give us information?
Well, so either you're gonna blackmail him and be like, I have your watch, like, give me some information, or you can be like, well, I kind of need a favor, and since I helped you find it, can you do me a solid?
Okay. Well, boss, I'd happily help you find your watch. But I was wondering if in exchange you could help me out with something.
Oh, anything. I must have my watch back. I'll give you anything you want. You want a vacation? You can have a vacation.
Actually, it was about something to do with the Hall of Mirrors.
His eyes goes wide, and he goes, what do you know about that?
Well, we were in there finding a lost couple, and
we know the kitty cat. The kitty cat has lost his daughter and has not come back, and we want to help Mr. Kitty Cat Man.
Yes.
Well, you know, sometimes people go missing. It's very common. Can't keep track of everyone in this large carnival. What does that have to do with anything?
Well, sir, we think that we know where the people have gone missing too. But the thing is, we just need help opening this door of sorts.
He's extremely suspicious of you guys now. Now he's like on to your shit. He's like, I think you guys have tricked me. I think you guys know what you guys just wanted my watch to pull one over on me. What are you guys doing here? I'll call Thaco right
boss,
now.
One way or another, if you want your watch back, you need our help. So why don't you help us help you?
Just
Oh, can you? Is that intimidation?
yeah, give me an intimidation check.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Damn. Okay.
He sighs. And he's like, just want my watch back. Whatever you guys want, I'll give it to you. Just give me my watch back.
We don't have it, sir. We are offering to help you find it. What should I roll for that?
Deception. You do
Okay.
have the watch.
I know
very
we do.
much do have the watches. The thing.
Okay, 14. That's the thing. But we don't want him to think that we stole it like we did. I rolled a 14, which isn't great. But it's not terrible.
Listen. I don't know why you guys would trick me like this, but tell you what, I'll close my eyes, and if the watch magically appears in my hand, I will give you whatever you want. And he closes his eyes. And he holds out his hand.
Is that a fair? Oh look, she's flying over here. Oh, she's saying she's so sorry. She's so sorry, and she has your whole
roll me a deception check again, Clark. I like how you guys are really like, I didn't fuck with you. Okay, 20.
We
did you roll
didn't
a
do
21?
21, baby. Yeah.
Okay. He's like,
to the max.
you hear him just be like, fucking fairies. And then Clarga holds the watch like a little higher than she normally would, and it drops in his hand. So as soon as the watch gets in Mr. Witch's hand, you see him like audibly just breathe a big sigh of relief, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna fucking talk to those fairies when all this is over, but have the watch, so.
I mean, he called me Toad Hop.
He just like looks at you and he's like, are you not? You know what? It doesn't matter. I don't care if you're a toad. What are you doing here? What do you guys want?
We want help getting into the wild.
You see his eyes go wide, and he's like, you know about the portal?
Yes.
Indeed.
Fine. Come to my caravan. And he leads you guys, and he stomps to his caravan.
Beep.
Okay, so you guys go to the caravan, and you guys all pile in. Meow Wolf, you like shake off a little because you're still kind of wet. And Mr. Witch is a little less gracious than he was before, but he gestures like sit on the damn cushions again. And he takes like a deep sigh and he goes, it's true. There is a portal to Prismere in the House of Illusions, and that is why I started the rumor that it was haunted and that you guys should never go in there. Give me 1 second. Oh my god. I'm gonna look on my regular computer because it's... I love when I'm like trying to look for something and then it's like never anywhere.
What's the cat's name again? The one with the
Durla.
Urla.
Okay. So So he looks really dejected, because he really didn't want anyone to kind of know about the inner secret and workings of the carnival. And he goes, bad things have been happening at the carnival for a while. Clarga, you know how sometimes people go missing?
Too often.
It's because of a deal with 3 hags. They have prevented me from running into the other carnival. Me and Mr. Light do not wish to go back to our dreary carnival, and we want to stay with the Witchlight Carnival forever. And the hags ensure that our paths will never cross. But in exchange, I allow them to take people who do not have a ticket, or people who fall into the House of Illusions and get stolen. And unfortunately, sometimes Witchlight hands do not listen, and they are lost. And I fear that that's what happened to Star, and I do feel bad for Durla, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Are you kidding? That's his kid.
This was not in the contract when I interviewed.
It's a secret. I don't give this information out to just anyone. No one knows. Except for
hold
me
on,
and Mr. Light.
Just clarification. So there's an entire attraction that people who go into it can just, like, the whole point is that they just go poof for your deal?
Not quite. They have to be lost in the Hall of Illusions for a long while.
Okay, well, this sounds like some bullshit. So how the hell do we get back into the... how do we save these people? What do we do? Guys, this is crazy. I'm flipping
at
out.
this point,
this is a lot for my first day.
At this point, you see Meow Wolf, and he's taken out the small ball that Durla was playing with, and is practically, basketball, like, moving it around his back and, like, flipping it around and stuff. And Meow Wolf goes, Mr. Witch, I severely doubt that a majestic being like Durla would be perfectly okay knowing this situation.
I do find it very unfortunate, and I never want any harm to come any carnival goers or my staff. I care deeply about the carnival, and my hands are tied. I don't want to lose the carnival.
Is this really the only way you could keep it?
Otherwise, the other carnival would find me, and we would have to switch back. That was part of the deal. It's been years now.
So what I'm hearing is you don't mind that your performers' children are missing.
I feel very badly for Durla. I care deeply about him. And I care about Burly too. I feel terrible about Hurley. But they should have listened to me when I told them not to go in the hall.
Does Meow Wolf have the insight or knowledge of whether Mr. Witch would know why the mission, the letter that I was sent upon, or like through that?
You can roll a insight check.
All right. Let's see, insight. So a 17.
So you tell Mr. Witch that the reason that you're here at the carnival tonight is because Madrick sent you to find this portal, and you name drop Zybilna. And as soon as he hears that name, he goes, yes, the Archfey patron of Prismere. she's missing?
But she's missing.
Well, that's why you were sent on the
That's right.
on the
That's
quest.
right. That's why you're here.
And you're okay with this?
Well,
I mean, I'm still flabbergasted. Why can't I just get the entrance, the portal entrance, so I can bring back your Darla's children, and perhaps settle the situation? How do you know that the other ringleader doesn't love taking care of the other carnival?
It matters not what the other ringleader needs. This is like the first time he's hearing that something is wrong with Sibylna. And he goes, if you wish to journey into the Fae, I can give you the passcode, but it's a one-way portal. There's no way to come back through.
What sayeth
So-
you?
What is the significance of the Archfey being missing, and how does this play into our going into the Feywild?
That's a little bit metagamey.
Okay.
So we'll get to there, but yeah.
Cool. Never mind.
I can certainly tell you the passcode.
Fantastic.
And he goes, listen closely.
We are all listening.
Okay, so you guys all lean
believe
in.
it.
He goes,
Yeah.
in order to step through the portal, you must stand in front of the glass, touch your hand to the glass, and repeat this rhyme. Hither, thither, here and there. Wander, yonder, show me where.
I'm sorry. I immediately laugh a little bit and I say, I'm sorry. Hither, thither? Mr. Witchlight.
So hither, thither.
Here
What's
and there.
here and
Wander.
there?
Wander
someone-
yonder.
Heather.
Show me where.
Okay.
And he like leans back like he just gave you guys like the secret of life. And he goes, that's all I know. Go at your own risk. And good luck. Now get out of my sight.
Damn.
And he
Okay.
and the caravan door magically opens and he like shoos you out.
Thanks for your help. Hope it was worth it.
We'll talk
We'll
about
make
this
sure-
later, Clarka.
We'll make sure that your employees' kids come back.
He doesn't say anything. He just slams the door. Okay.
Gosh, I
So
can't stand inept adults with children.
alright. So you guys know the password to get into the Fae. I will tell you guys this. You have done very little of the carnival. So it is up to you guys. You guys can continue. It's only the carnival's also only half over. So you guys, it is up to you whether or not you guys continue at the carnival or if you wish to just go right into the portal.
Good point.
Guys, I'm really tired, and I don't have the energy to go into the portal tonight.
That's totally fine.
Let's play around in the carnival then.
Yeah. Yay! To again a little bit metagaming. I fully planned to I knew that you guys were kind of doing the heist a little earlier than it dictates, and there were other ways for you guys to get the password, but I figured you guys would get it really early in this episode. So basically, you guys are playing at the carnival for another episode, essentially. So you guys have 5 ticket punches left.
Right on.
Have we got to Bubble Pop Teapot yet?
You have not.
Ooh. Bubble pop, teapot.
Bubble pop, teapot. Love it.
Okay, so so you guys make mental note of the password to get in. How do you go ahead? What do you guys do now?
Go to bowl pop teapot, baby.
Sounds great. I could go for a cup of tea.
Okay. So, after that extremely dramatic encounter with Mr. Witch, you guys hear the big top audience clapping, lots of noise, and Clark is like, oh, the big top must have just ended, so it's been like an hour. Let me just note something really quick. Okay, so Clark is like, let's go to Bubble Pop Teapot. That way you guys can see the rest of the carnival. And we can get our kicks in before we enter the portal, since it sounds like it's only a one-way back. So you guys walk out through the carnival down to the Bubble Pop Teapot. And...
That's my singing, my walking song.
Okay, so when you guys get to Bubble Pop Teapot, a 20-foot tall teapot rests on a large wooden platform, and its painted surface is whirling, again with moving imagery of flying dragons breathing streams of bubbles. And a door at the base of the teapot allows entry into its interior, and those who enter emerge from the spout enclosed in a bubble that detaches to float off across the carnival. 7 goblins sit around the platform. They're all sipping tea in mismatched porcelain cups. They also all have nice, beautiful dresses on, and they're butterfly wings, of course.
Nice.
Amazing.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
Let's get in this teapot, baby.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll see the inside.
So you guys approach the front, and outside is a very friendly goblin. Clarga, you know his name is Treaclewise.
Treaclewise, buddy, how's it going?
Hey, Clarga, how you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Showing a new hire and a special guest around. Figured this would be the best place to take them.
Well. Welcome. That'll be one ticket punch.
I open up my little cloak. Keeks goes beep beep and pushes the ticket out with his nose, and I grab it with my slimy fingers and hand it over.
Oh, you guys are gonna have so much fun. Go on up.
Alrighty, thanks you.
Okay, so you guys go up into the ride. And so the way that the teapot works is basically magical bubbles envelope you one at a time. So what ends up happening is you guys all walk in, and one at a time you guys each get enclosed in a magical bubble. You guys can breathe and everything. And the bubble slowly floats up through the teapot. You magically come out. You guys are each in 3 separate bubbles, and you guys are just flying through the air. Go ahead and all of you roll me a dexterity check.
Okie dokie.
Oops.
1 moment.
Dexterity go.
16.
22.
Here it is.
Okay.
9.
Okay. So, Clarga, your bubble is a little erratic. Just cause like you're a big gal. You're a big gal.
Big.
But you're not scared cause you know you've written in this before, but it's maybe been a hot sec. And you just kind of like try and be really still in your bubble so it doesn't pop or anything like that.
Sick.
So you guys float, down the way. It's so beautiful. You see children running. You see people getting their face painted. You see a guy doing caricatures. You guys see swans driving down the lake. A giant dragonfly flies around you. You see the carousel filled with unicorns. It is a glorious evening at the carnival. You come all the way up to the tippity top of the carnival, and it drops, the bubble pops right at the top of the feasting orchard. And all three of you float down to the top, to the entrance.
So, that was really something, right?
Yeah, that was a great time. I don't know if you saw me over there, but my little slimy body was having me doing a little half pipe in that bubble, and I was just zooming and zipping around, having a grand old time.
You always look like you're having a great time, Meow Wolf.
And Keeks too.
Okay, so as you guys float down, and you guys are like, you know, being like, oh, that was so fun. You guys hear like a marching band come towards you. Do 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 do. A whole gang of different species and animals come towards you, each of them playing a different instrument. They walk right up to Meow Wolf, and they circle Meow Wolf. And they're like, Meow Wolf, they say to you, "We hear it's your very merry unbirthday."
Well, indeed it is.
And then they go, "Huzzah! Come with us!" And then they conga line like lead you into the feasting orchard, and you can hear them singing like, "A very merry birthday to you, to you."
Me.
And so they bring you into the feasting orchard. So the feasting orchard is a fucking party. Music and mirth radiate from the park. The heady scent of flowers, mead, and berry pie waft through the air. Stilt walkers pluck fruit from the trees. Musicians are drumming. Pipes are playing. Everyone is singing, dancing, and everyone is also eating delicious custard cupcakes. So the orchard is just full of musicians and acrobats. Everyone has like hats on. It looks like the scene from Alice in Wonderland, where it's the very merry birthday. Long tables are set up with different teacups. Everyone is switching spots all the time, talking to someone else. And up at the front, there is one big long table with an impossible amount of custard cupcakes up at the front.
Don't those look delicious?
So,
Yeah.
So Meow Wolf, everyone is like kind of like, once you enter, everyone knows already that it's your very merry birthday, and everyone is singing at you and just in general having a great time. A beautiful woman like comes up and spins you around and says, "Oh, you must enter the contest."
What contest?
Why, the custard eating contest! And she spins you at the custard eating contest table. And someone else comes over and he goes, "Oh yes, the custard eating contest is about to start. You must join since it's your very merry birthday."
I am thrilled to indulge in such deliciousness.
Wonderful. So they look at Clarga and Zindi and go, "Oh, would you like to join?"
I graciously decline. Custard isn't really my thing.
Oh, suit yourself. Clarga?
Hell yeah! I'm in.
Okay, so Clarga plops down next to Meow Wolf. Again, a bunch of random other people are sitting next to you. Someone has placed a crown of flowers on your head, Meow Wolf, and also given you both special mead to drink. And they're like, and then they wink at you and goes, to wash it down. So a dwarf comes out and he goes, all right, here's how it's gonna work. You guys eat as many custard cupcakes as you can in 1 minute. That's it.
All right.
Don't have to ask me twice.
All right, are all the contestants ready?
Yep.
He pulls
Clarga,
out,
let's get her done.
he pulls out a stopwatch and he goes, and go. Okay.
Yum, yum, yum.
So you guys can eat a cupcake in about 3 seconds. And then what's your guys' constitution monitors?
Constitution.
Oh,
I got a +1.
You got +1?
+4.
And then what's like the grand total of the number?
13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Constitution 15.
Okay. So
I actually have +2.
But I'm also immune to poison.
okay, that's fine. So go ahead and So go ahead and roll a Constitution check.
A save throw or
Yeah,
a check?
saving throw.
Oof. I am disgusted by these cupcakes.
Oh god.
How do you do a
Oh,
save?
yeah.
I immediately, as I thrust this cupcake into Meow Wolf's mouth, he starts chomping down, and much like a child that has eaten something that they now must take out of their mouth, he opens his mouth and cupcake just starts dribbling out of his
No. Or it's the kind of thing where like just like the tongue and it's just like the lump
Damn,
just
y'all
falls.
both did really fucking bad.
Did I roll the right dice?
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, you did. So go ahead and each of you are gonna take roll for damage.
Just the stock, I don't feel so
What
good.
do we roll? What dice do we roll for damage?
Just go for like an unarmed strike. It's not giving me a ton of information.
Oh, so we're taking damage.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Give me a D8.
Okay. Where are the dice? Oh, they're over here. Got it. Okay. D8. Roll. Oof.
Damn, okay.
I take 8 points of damage.
Alright, so you're
Meow Wolf is choking on this piece of like, I don't know if there's fruit or nuts or what, but basically Meow Wolf has a piece of this stuck in his throat and he's
Meanwhile, Clarga's, like, it went down the wrong tube, so she's over here going,
Okay, how much?
Oh my
How
God.
much damage? You rolled 8 damage, right? Right, Meow Wolf?
yes.
Okay, and your health is 21.
13.
Okay. Okay, and then Clarga, how much health do you have?
32.
Oh, damn. Okay. And how much damage did you roll? 9?
5.
Oh, you only rolled 5? Okay. Okay, go ahead and roll another Constitution saving throw, fam.
$16.
Ooh, 4.
Okay. Roll a d8 again, Meow Wolf. It is not. They got the wrong flavor for your birthday.
4 damage.
Okay.
Meow Wolf is basically vomiting out of his little nostrils, the little frog nostrils. You see chunks of this stuff coming out of his little nostrils.
Oh God. Okay. Clarga, you put pump down some mead, and you're like, all right, and you were able to eat another cupcake. All right, give me another saving throw.
Constitution?
I've been
13.
disgusted.
17.
I'm kind of trying. I'm like turning away.
17? Okay.
13.
And 17? Okay. Great. So, finally, Meow Wolf, you're able to, like, actually eat a cupcake. So you guys just keep giving me Constitution throws.
Okay.
Why am I still eating this cupcake when I vomited it out of my
You're having a merry birthday.
Another con?
Yeah.
23.
Damn.
14.
Alright, for sure. So, you guys are, like, you see a couple of the other contestants, like, starting to kind of, like, lose the contest a little bit. And you guys are like, oh, we're coming back. Give me one more Constitution saving throw.
Oh, you hate to see it. 6.
14.
Okay. So, go ahead and roll me a d8, Clarga.
Alright. Oof, 8.
Oh man.
Not doing so great. Okay.
That's like cupcake.
Right. Oh no, not again!
Okay. Meow Wolf, you're like getting into it. Like, you're like, alright, I can do this all night. Give me another one, you guys. It's meant to go for a hot second here.
Alright.
This is truly
feeling good.
I'm so glad I decided to not partake in this.
Whatever doesn't
Yet
kill you makes you stronger.
Yet I'm still gagging at just the pure disgust of this.
Alright, 19. Clarga is thinking, alright. Eat, then breathe. Eat, then breathe. Alright, we're getting into a rhythm.
Alright,
Yep,
perfect.
19 for Meow Wolf. Meow Wolf is feeling good, eating more.
Perfect. Okay, so go ahead and both of you roll me a d20.
Okay.
You guys look over each other, and you guys kind of see that you've eaten the same amount of cupcakes, and the dwarven guy who's running the contest goes 10 seconds.
Okay, I rolled an 11.
All right. So at the 10 seconds, like, the crowd starts counting down. 9, 8, and Meow Wolf gets even more encouraged to choke down a few more cupcakes. And
he crawls out of his little cloak and starts eating some cupcakes as well.
and he gets like a couple more cupcakes in, more than Clarga, and the dwarven guy goes, and that's time. And then he looks really pleased, and he goes, it seems we have a winner. And he goes, and a very merry on birthday to you. What was your name?
Meow Wolf, I'm a wiener!
And then the crowd goes crazy. Woo! And then everyone breaks out into song again. a very merry birthday to you.
To you.
Does someone have any healing potion? I don't feel so good.
So this was just custard damage. You guys don't actually take any damage. So you guys drink your mead and you feel a little bit less full and less less sick. The dwarven guy comes up to you and he goes, "A prize for the winner and the non-birthday person." And he pulls out a very special looking cupcake. It kind of glints in the moonlight and it has like a magical aura to it. And he goes, "This can only be used once, and will make you invisible."
Oh. For how long?
1 hour.
Love it. Thank you. It has sprinkles.
It has rainbow sprinkles.
I was just on mute. Well, I was like talking and singing all this stuff. I was singing "Happy Unbirthday" to you.
Yes, a very merry birthday to Meow Wolf. What would you guys like to do now?
Ooh, that was fun. What are we doing next?
I need to tap up. I'm sorry. I know it's early, but
yeah, we can totally put a pause on this for Meow.
Sweet.
I know it is late on the East Coast, and I know
And I worked out today. I'm exhausted.
You're exhausted. All right.
Oh.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
Emma, I just wanted to say that there is not typically a very merry birthday celebration, but I wanted to do something special for you.
I knew it was. I knew it totally was, and thank you so much. That was actually one of the most thoughtful and beautiful things you could have done for me, man. Thank you so much. That was really, really special. I had a hunch that wasn't written in, so thank you.
Yes, the contest is written in, and I made it so it would be your celebration because I felt like it would be perfect for Meow Wolf.
Oh my god, cute. Oh,
Dude, I'm like so moved. Thank you.
Wow, amazing. Wow, amazing.
That's why you're one of my closest nearest friends.
And wow, I can't wait for.
Louie.
I feel like now the next. Oh my god.
Okay, so I have to ask because I feel like Jasmine has really been role playing this. Jasmine, do you know what we're doing now?
Do I know what we're doing now? What do you mean? Yeah, we're gonna go to the into the Feywild.
Absolutely. Okay. So the whole time I was like, damn, they're gonna catch on that the Witchlight Carnival is not the full campaign. Although it could be because it's so fun. But
no.
The most of the campaign is in the Feywild. So yes, we are going to the Feywild, and I always felt like the title kind of gave it away because it was beyond the, beyond the Witchlight. But yes, a short.
That's exciting. So this has just been. Has this just kind of been like the prequel? Like you're like, damn,
yes,
this is the
this
crazy.
Is the prequel. Yeah.
Whoa, guys! Oh shit! It's gonna get crazy.
It gets so much more crazier than this. This is literally just
I'm
the
so
fun
excited
part
to jump in
for you guys to kind of like figure out your characters. This is a great like segue into this. So
amazing.
just kind of know that I always, and I talked about this a little bit with Emma, I always planned on having you guys finish the carnival just because I figured like once you had the key you would be in no rush to go since it's a one-way portal. Again, this is a little metagamey, but forgive me viewers for making it fun for my people. You guys have basically free reign of the carnival from here on out, and then once we crown the Witchlight Monarch, you guys are free to go to
okay, interesting. So that's good to know. So we can maybe next I was like, oh, well,
you
then,
guys
like,
have a
next
solid,
episode, like,
depending on how long we play. We've been kind of doing shorter sessions. I'm assuming that maybe next session we can make it like the full 2 hours.
yeah, definitely.
I feel like you have a good, like, if depending on, I mean, we'd still promise Palasha that we would get
oh yeah,
Candlefoot's voice.
So we have to do all of that. Like, if we don't do that, we won't be able. Like, it truly is a one way. Like, we won't be coming. Nine kind of spoilers. We won't be coming back.
So yeah, you can't come back. You can't come back through the portal.
Okay,
but you can't come back through the portal. Yeah, like you can't.
Okay.
There's no like, oh, you can go through and then you guys can come back to the carnival. Like, it's like you got to do everything in the carnival first, like otherwise you move the I forgot to say this. I was like, I want Jasmine and Clarga to kind of think about how this is more video game style, because I think that reads more into what you guys do normally. But yeah, video game rules of once you progress the main story to past a certain part, you can't go back and do something.
Hey, I'm sorry to cut this short, but my family just showed up, so I gotta
absolutely.
cut.
We are gonna end the stream. Thank you guys so much for a great
I love
game.
you guys.
I'll see you guys next.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.